I'm missing you already. Why am I not surprised?
Oh, God. Matt almost just got his ass kicked.
You know what? We really should just turn on the camera when we start setting up.
The pregame is the funniest shit.
Yeah, put that on like at the end of the video for the people that really want to hang out and watch like the bloopers that are...
I'm like making sure the camera's aimed in the right direction so you don't see all of the gas pipe. And he goes, "You want your Star Wars cup?" I'm like, "What, motherfucker?" Oh, that's now... Oh, by the way...
He turned around so fast, though. It was ridiculous.
Oh, by the way, that's now in the new rules. The new rules that are being written by YouTube, they now consider fuck a violation of their community guidelines.
Well, yeah, kids could be watching.
Fuck them. So, so what's the first thing I do? Let's show a cartoon animated doggy with a hat on. It's a beer, though.
Hey, kids.
Duncan.
Come try this chocolate milk.
Duncan from Central Waters. This is an Imperial milk stout with graham crackers, lactose, and natural flavors. The downside is it's a Wisconsin brewery. Central Waters has been, for me, 7.75. I do respect the fact that they round it. They round it one extra digit out. So how many people out there just would have put 8 on or 7.8% on their can versus 7.7%? I don't know if this one would qualify for the light test or not.
Oh my gosh, though, I will tell you this.
Well, first we got gym mode, Firefly. Low. Medium. See, it failed at medium.
It smells amazing.
I don't know, maybe it's psychological, but that graham cracker is giving more of a coconut, like.
Okay, see, I'll have to smell again, but I could smell that graham cracker.
Oh yeah, something's really strong in there. So,
oh, cheers. Oh man, that's got a really flavorful taste.
And even
so many flavors.
Even though the light makes it through it, it's very
full-bodied.
Full-bodied, and the roll of the flavors are on. It's kind of ending. It's kind of ending more of a chocolatey biscuit, and that graham cracker almost, to me, maybe it's because I already started by. By the way, this might be the last video. You may never even see this video. Because after all, Matt is standing next to a bomb.
Why'd you get to say that? I'm already paranoid. I told you I want a steel plate right here.
He's like, no, it's not really on the counter, is it? And I go, yeah, I'm cooking the peanuts. We're 57 minutes in to the first hour. We got 3 hours and 3 minutes to go, and then it powers down, and you don't touch it. You let it lose pressure on its own. Of course, if it's a really good seal, maybe that's why they say 2 to 4 hours for it to lose. Plus, Matt brought snacks.
I'll try. He actually got back to me. I'm like, you son of a bitch. Because I cooked these up just thinking, I text you right away after you're like 2-ish. So I cooked those, and then my grandma started eating some, and I'm like, all right, well, I'll put those in the rest and bring them over for a little snack. And then I see your yes with like 10, 15 minutes to go. I'm like, this son of a bitch. So I better hurry up and throw in the breaded ones. I prefer the breaded ones right now.
I prefer that way, but
because they're not hot anymore.
I'm just not a huge
cold shrimp kind of guy.
This is last time you did this, you asked me if I wanted to try it, and I didn't. This dill cheese or whatever the hell it is.
No, lemon dill.
Yeah.
You don't like that? That sauce?
I don't hate it, but I normally just
do your butter and garlic or
butter, garlic, or both.
Yeah.
And no, it's not bad. But that day we did the little feast over at your place. I didn't have that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why. It's not like I'd ever had it.
I put it in a lot of stuff. I put it on my tuna steaks. I put it on the shrimp sometimes. I put it on a lot of different seafood. Fuck off.
You know it'd be the best if it wasn't for her upstairs recording to have some kind of a detonator just stashed behind it, just make it just go. You know, that would shit his pants.
A little cap gun on a timer.
Yeah.
I'd be hitting the floor like a son of a gun.
Hey, you okay down there?
Did I ever tell you about that? Well, I used to work down in the cities doing concrete work. Well, we went to a pretty ghetto area, and we were literally working right next door to a crack house. You could tell. The kids go to the school, and next thing you know, person after person, and they just walk right up to the window or the door.
Like a drive-through?
It literally was. I mean, sometimes there was a line of like 3 people.
The walk-up window.
Well, some other construction group came to work on the inside of the house, and they had an old kind of rusty van. The guy goes and slams his door. My boss, shit you not, down on the fucking ground belly.
Thought it was gunfire?
I'm looking at him like, what the fuck? That's what he thought it was a gunshot. And I'm like, what are you doing on the ground? I guess I'm going to be one of those dead guys because I don't hit the floor that fast.
Dude.
That was a van door, man. I laughed really hard, though.
Okay, we had 2 missing out on the club. Harmarsh's 200 Ale Club, Sunny Slopes, long ago. Cheers, Clippers. And UOCR220. You know, you never answer my question on this. This is I want to say that it just seems like a Honda motorcycle number, but I don't know, I could be wrong. My brain was starting to hurt. The first song on Al Franken's new music CD. Cheers. What? Al Franken. Oh, I love Al Franken. I'm just kidding. So first in the club is Blue Healer with 2 thumbs up. Huh. It was supposed to be Cobra. You know, see, this is just more proof. People are like, well, the only reason you're number 1 is because Eric lets you know as soon as the video's done. Yeah. I let Johnny and Cobra both know that the video was gonna go live in 10, 9, 8. And Cobra was like 6th. He said, there's already 5 people ahead of me. I'm not even going to bother leaving a frickin' comment.
I just got the notification for your video the hour before I came over here, your last one.
Yeah, that's like
sends it out to me, but it's always like 12 hours to 20 hours later. I'm seeing them a day late unless I go and look for them.
That's the same thing that Harmarsh says. He goes, yeah, I just got notified now. I come over and I'm like, comment number 105.
Yeah.
Gun Wild was second, saying second, bitches. Blue Healer, breaking news. Mm-hmm. That was my guess on yesterday's the Lord of the Rings series movies and the Twister game.
Where'd you get that fun stuff from?
I think it was from Blue Healer.
Okay.
Because Blue Healer ripped on me for saying anything bad about Lord of the Rings, and he said it's like the greatest thing ever. And all of a sudden I get it.
You won't... See, here's the thing. You don't even sound like you want to watch it. However, it was a good series. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you can get into that Star Wars stuff, you should be able to get into Lord of the Rings.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I purposely said it that time. I don't want to get fucking backhanded or something. Oh.
And it's a Blu-ray too. I got to double check. Now, how's that work? Will a regular player play a Blu-ray?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but a Blu-ray player will play a regular one.
I'm guessing you're calling like a CD or DVD a regular one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A non-Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I have to double check. I can't remember if the player that we have is oh my God. Let's put it, this is how bad it is. If someone came to me right now and said, whatever you want, I will get you 4 of them. Oh yeah, I want a brand new 1-ton dually Dodge. Okay, I'll buy you 4 of them. All you have to do is tell me I'll even go 6 months. Tell me within 6 months of the last time you had a DVD in your DVD player.
You'd have to put one in just so you could answer it.
Yeah, hold on a second. 5 seconds ago. No, thanks to streaming services.
Yeah.
Shit. There's only one thing, and this is going to sound strange, I've had the desire to watch, and I haven't been able to find it sourced anywhere, is I wanted to do a back-to-back one night of the original Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and then the remake of Total Recall. And I can't even remember the 2 stars that are in that. One of them is that guy who, one minute he sounds like an American, and the next minute he sounds like I think he's from Australia. But yeah, I wanted to watch the new one, and I was like, Netflix just recently, was it Netflix or Hulu? Just recently added the original Total Recall, and I started to watch it the other day, and I was like, I remember that being one of my favorite movies when it came out, and now it just seems so dated, even effects-wise.
Yeah.
Consider it a divorce. J-Dog is here, wherever here is. John Solar, not first. Multi-Gunman says not first, and first, which is another first. So you mean you've got first trifecta. Jorn, cheers. Cheers, Jorn. Clyde, 6th Revolution and whiskey.
Whoa. Not wasting no time, is he?
He left a comment yesterday, and maybe he left a whiskey comment and it got deleted and I should have just known better. But he had a comment telling me, because I had a shot of this, which is what I'm going to grab again. I had a shot of this, and it's been so long since I had it, I was kind of cringing as the shot got up to my lips, and I realized that it actually has a very good flavor to it that I've written off all this time. I now, because I don't really have any other options, I will take this over the other 2 Scotch choices. It's still going.
Oh boy. Yeah, you don't got much up there anymore, do you?
It's getting thin. I don't say what it is, because I'm not a fan of this. Because of the little game that we play.
That was the first thing I looked at. Like, I could maybe do that.
I threw that in there as the wild card so that the slot is filled.
I was like, I could maybe do that.
So technically, I'm calling this the second row. It actually could be the front row if I turn that mystery bottle in the back around, because the bottle goes this way instead of just round. But this is the front row. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the front row. Well, sorry, 7 in the front row. And then this qualifies as the second row. And then this qualifies as the third row.
I mean, I can kind of see that.
The rows?
Yeah. I think you've had that established for a while.
Yeah, yet. Was it yesterday or the day before? Cobra goes, the third on your right on the bottom row. Or bottom shelf. Dude,
we don't have bottom.
Dude, there's only one shelf. So when he got on chat last night to do the show, he goes, fuck this in the middle row, top shelf, whatever. I go, hey, it's just one shelf. That's all I have is one shelf.
He's been here before?
Mm-mm.
Oh, then, yeah, I guess you might have seen it. Well, even the people that have been here, that's not new, but it's... I guess you haven't had it there for 4 years yet. 3 years or whatever.
Yeah, what I bought that shelf last summer, or was it the summer before?
I think it was the summer before.
All I remember is the day of the incident. Put the air mattress over there for when the boys are going to be here. Well, I thought I had more than enough room for that air mattress.
No.
And the mattress went that way as far as it could, and it was now pressed up against all of the boxes, like Christmas decorations and all that shit. Now it started growing this way, and I started to hear the sound of vinyl rubbing against metal, and then bottles falling. And I was like, oh my God. At that moment in time, the Brook Laddie bottles were not on there. Because even if you consider that was a $300 bottle of scotch, and how little is actually left, you know damn well there's well over $150 worth of scotch still there.
All those bottles still add up to a lot.
I only lost one bottle that day. I lost the bottle of that mezcal that Johnny Concho got me with the red flakes in it. I'm
not a big mezcal kind of guy, but
it kind of freaks me out a little because I've been told that that's supposed to be like red pepper or something floating in the bottle. Hopefully it's not whatever his name is, Jose's finger.
I just went to Super One Liquors maybe a week or two ago. It was a while. It was the last time I went, but I was checking out the tequila bottles. Yeah, well, I told you last week I was thinking about getting a bottle of tequila, so it had to have been last week. I saw they have this new brand tequila, and they have multiple different flavors of it. And one of them that I was kind of interested in trying was jalapeno. Jalapeno tequila. Now, see, I would use it for like the Bloody Mary mix.
Maybe. Yeah, I guess I can see that. Of course, I made a Bloody Mary mix, Bloody Mary once with the cucumber flavored tequila, or not tequila, vodka that I had. That was the most hideous shit. It was somewhere between, imagine if someone tried to make cucumber perfume.
I wonder what you would try to mix that with.
There were some recipes on the thing.
Well, I figured none of
them were probably any. I had never even heard of any of them.
Put on some lavender. some liquid lavender. That I don't know. You went through yours kind of quick, but I'm going through it pretty fast now too. This is I don't know. I honestly I think it's got some great flavor.
Oh, it's very drinkable.
It smells delish.
And it's 7.75%. It doesn't have alcohol warming, or is it boozy?
I'm guessing that was the prep for your shot.
Ribbit. Oh, excuse me. Oh my God.
What?
Last night. Holy shit.
Oh, now you're going to go into that conversation. We got to hear it down here too.
By the way, if you didn't hear Locked and Loaded last night, go back and catch it in podcast. It was ended up being 4 hours.
No shit.
Mm-hmm.
What was it on last night? Well, you guys seem to jump around a lot too, so.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But the original premise, the promo, which nobody saw.
No, I didn't see it.
The promo was entitled "By Executive Order," and you want to say your butt hurt when you put in a comment, and all of a sudden you come back and find out that YouTube erased your comment, and you didn't think you said anything wrong. YouTube blocked the video in all of the countries. John goes, "Oh, is it because of copyrighted music?" He used I can't even remember the name of the song. It's by the Eagles or whatever, which is usually a no-no. if you really know who the group is,
Yeah, it's probably,
you're fucked in all countries. But, so...
You're fucked in all countries.
John goes, okay. He said that YouTube came to him and said it's copyrighted because of the music. John goes, fine, take out all the fucking music. Okay. So, he resubmitted the video. You know what he got back?
What?
Approved by them. Now, I wish John would send me the original, because I'd fucking play it in the background here, just to fuck you YouTube kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But basically what it was a man handing someone a big wad of cash, and it was basically buying an election or buying whatever you want, by executive orders. Hillary was in there doing her, what difference does it make face? I don't think you even heard her. He might have had that. But he basically had little video segments laying out the whole fraud, executive order, the whole deep state bullshit. When he got the video back approved by YouTube, it had the beginning scene, you know, with the spinning shit that says locked and loaded and 8 p.m. Central. And then the screen goes black for 2.5 minutes. And then you see the scene of Ed's plane, the one that you guys want me to make into a T-shirt.
So they literally blocked out everything.
They removed all of the pictures. They blacked out the whole thing. So you know when in Locked and Loaded, the main topic was when the CIA releases something. Hey, you know what, Matt? You're right. We're going to release all the information that we have on UFOs, and I hand you a sheet that says CIA Special Report on Unidentified Flying Objects, August 5th, 1961, and then you see a black line.
I was going to say, yeah.
Black line. So redacted. The entire fucking promo was redacted. So there's your freedom of speech. You can't even apply something. If you imply that there was fraud, deep state, that they stole the election, look at how we're all being silenced.
Did you see the video I just posted?
I don't know which one.
It was a lady, an older lady from, like, Austria or something.
I really gotta get a microwave down here.
And she was talking about how Hitler didn't take over Austria. Like, he didn't just go in, ride in with tanks like people were saying. She's like, he was voted 90%. We were hurting so bad in Austria, and everyone in Germany is driving around in Volkswagens, and everyone seemed to be happy over there. He got voted in. He goes, this lady, she's like, these politicians, these American politicians right now sound just like Hitler. Like, she's just basically is her warning as to how she sees it.
It is exactly like Hitler. People, like you just said, people think that Hitler rolled in a fucking panther.
Steel horse.
rolled in a panther and just started shooting the place up, but he didn't. He got people to do just what these sheep are doing now, the Karens. Look at me. I go to a grocery store. Hey, you forgot your mask. No, I didn't. I'm in a fucking America. Karen runs off to the manager of the store. There's a guy over in the deli not wearing his mask. I'm a cunt.
You know what? I would have laughed. I'd have said, well, if you want to keep pushing it that far, when the lady comes to kick you out, I said, I can do a citizen's arrest here. I'm gonna arrest you right now for violating my rights. I can't remember what the hell it was, but I was watching this video on the shit.
Wow.
They got a bunch of lawyers now that want to help you out if you're getting kicked out of stores or not getting services because of masks. There's a lot of lawyers out there trying to help.
I mean, I realize that, but the bottom line is, a company or a store can ask you to leave, and if you don't, you're trespassing. So I don't know how you get around that.
Yeah, I get that, but why are they asking you to leave is the problem. Because that's where you can say, well, are they racist? Are they prejudiced? Are they, they're violating my rights because I have to wear a mask?
I don't know. It's a good question. I mean, I can see you
having
having a legal.
So I don't know, but you definitely have a lot of legal grounds from what all these lawyers have been saying. At least that I'm watching.
You know what I think is funny is Governor not Waltz,
Wisconsin?
Wisconsin.
How they fought it, and it's like, masks on, masks off,
Yeah.
masks on.
Yeah, it's like we got the governor's mandate removed. You guys can stop wearing your masks in Minnesota. 5 hours later, the governor reinstated it.
How the fuck does that work?
It's like you just got told you had an overreach of power. They take it away from you, and then you just, hey, we're putting it back.
Just a blatant fuck you.
Diaper up, everybody. Make sure you got your diapers on. It's like, okay. So one mask isn't doing anything because it's a fucking flu. The mask is not... Oh, people are so fucking stupid. You know, there's a reason that the curve for this is unchanged. Because a fucking mask doesn't do anything.
You know what though? You know what's gonna make a change?
Bullets.
No, if you put two or three masks on.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Did you see the picture with what the fuck's his name? Fauci? Had a picture and it said, "Screw it, just put the whole damn box on your face." And he had a, it was strapped just like a mask, but it was a whole box of masks.
733-6478. That's our new secret code.
What is it?
Well, I got chastised. I got chastised by Smile Money for recommend or the new hashtag Red Mist. So, if you look at a phone dial, 733-6478 spells out Red Mist. So I'm gonna start putting that. I'm gonna put that in the title of all the videos. 733-6478.
You're messed up. I'll support it though.
Hey, like I said, if you actually have a voice, somehow you're some kind of a loose cannon or a radical. But if our founding fathers were here and could give us a quick lesson, what was the Second Amendment for?
Oh, I think they would be on the front lines right now saying, "Gather your arms, boys. This is time for."
Our founding fathers would be the ones on the rooftops making the first go at it. I mean, you are a tyrannical government. You are in violation of the oath for which that you swore to do your job. In the real world, if you don't do your job, you get fired. If you're a tyrannical government, you get fired in a more aggressive way. 733-6478. Cheers.
Yeah, it's still got that bite though.
Yeah, it's not as good as the other choices that we could be coming up with. Especially the Lagavulin.
Fuck off. I'll try to make sure I have that by next week. Unfortunately, I'm gonna.
Did I give you money for that, by the way?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, just making sure.
I'm gonna. No, you didn't.
What? Yeah, sure. No, actually, now that I think about it, no.
I thought that was for the Lefroy that you drank.
Oh. I should give you money for that too, because if you can find it somewhere on sale, fucking $40 for the Lefroy.
You found it better than I have.
Yeah, I'm gonna be over there all this week, so maybe
I never go to Superior.
Maybe I'll just stop and grab one tomorrow.
I stay out of
or
Superior
Monday.
if I can at all costs.
Well,
it's the state. It's not even the city.
I tell you what, it was worth going there when I thought their masks, when they actually didn't have a pussy for a governor. Why, I hate to say this, but you know why a lot of online stuff is excelling right now? Because instead of dealing with the fucking bullshit Nazi mask police, I just soon buy shit online. Doesn't help our local economy, that's for sure.
No.
Shame on me, I will admit it.
Well, there's still things I'm sure that are sold on there that are made in America. But not nearly as much. I'm guessing.
Well, it's not just I can buy almost everything I want made in America online. I'm just saying it's not really helping our local.
Yes. Like, very local. Gotcha.
Stalker Steve, 4th. Now, to find the time to watch. Good luck. J-Dog, going to work. You trooper, you. Then Scourge. That rear looks like it could take 500.
I'm not even sure what he's talking about. I'm guessing you do because of the look you just had. I'll leave it at that.
I'm not even sure. Was he talking about the... Oh, yeah. It was a motorcycle. The motorcycle girl.
Oh.
And he says their ass looks like it could take a 500 because it's a 500cc Yamaha. It's the perspective,
Gotcha.
Okay, didn't Scourge? It can't. Her ass is closest to the camera, so it just appears to be bigger.
Oh, it looks pretty big.
Sure. Patriot Ninja. YouTube erasing all of my comments. Laugh out loud. The fuck?
I'm doing it to a lot of us.
Jorn, your daughter was there? No, but she is now. I don't even know what... You know, I have to say, I don't know if it's a English thing or what goes on, but sometimes, Jorn, your comments make absolutely no sense at all.
Was your daughter over here?
No.
Maybe she's on the phone?
No.
No.
The only thing feminine, other than the brew girl that happened yesterday,
Was
is
you?
right when I pressed play
Yeah.
or record, Christine opened the door and called me spoiled because she had placed the order for that for me.
Are these supposed to be special peanuts or something?
Cajun.
These are Cajun, so these are already like seasoned, ready to go?
Right now, that bag in it, as you see it, is floating inside the water.
With all the peanuts.
Yep. You just treat it just like that. And the company, this Porter's.
It smells kind of. I smell kind of something, but not strong. It does smell kind of good though.
Yeah, the C is for Cajun, so that this company has original Cajun, garlic onion, and buffalo wing.
So what does a bag like that go for?
I don't remember. See, this is another mystery item that showed up. But if it's good, I'm gonna be buying more.
Well,
of them.
that's what that's what I'm curious to know. Because if they're good, ready in 8 to 12 hours, man, that's a long time. How long do you gotta boil it?
4 hours on high pressure, and then in 4 hours that'll turn off automatically,
Right.
and I'm just gonna let it lose pressure on its own.
Yeah, no, I get that, but I mean, if you don't have, a pressure cooker.
Well, 24 hours if you want to do them in a pot.
No shit, huh?
Yeah, it's an all day
What
thing.
about like a crock pot? I mean, you can put them in there, can't you? It says slow cook.
Yeah, I don't know. Does it give a time for that? I see 8 hours.
Instapot, stock pot, preparation slow cooker. That's probably what I would use, is like a slow cooker or something.
By the way, Mr. 27 sent me the set this morning, or just like an hour ago, and I want to say you're tugging on my heartstrings, my friend. Maybe Matt will get this for me. It's the Lagos Enterprise bridge, and then it comes with Spock, Kirk, Uhura, and Sulu.
Yeah, how much that costs? Like $1,000. Well, that's cheaper than I thought.
But still,
I know how much Legos are because my son likes Legos. All right, and some of those sets are fucking crazy.
that would be awesome in the Star Trek room, but not at the $325.
And it's not even a huge set. It's pretty small, I'm guessing.
The whole thing looked like Mr.
Yeah,
20.
that's not that big. But you're paying for the brand, not just Lego, but the Star Trek. I meant Star Wars. Actually, they have some crazy expensive Star Wars ones on there too. Pretty sure Star Wars is a little bit bigger than Star Trek in Legos.
Okay, so I thought it was eBay. Oh yeah, here they are. 2 bags is $24.
Oh, that's what you've been looking up the whole time?
Yeah.
2 bags for $24, you said?
Or 4 bags for $40.
Now, how much were those cans? The cans, the Cajun ones.
4 of the cans is $30.
Really? Those cans are that expensive?
Here's 2 of the Cajun for $14.95. So yeah, 4 would be $30.
4 cans for $30.
No, here's a better deal. Here's 6 cans for $30.
Okay, see, like that, I would probably just buy the cans. That's $5 a piece.
Now,
You don't have to cook it.
Now what I'm going for,
We'll see though, the flavor though.
Is as of right now, the best boiled peanuts I have had were the ones that somebody sent me from Georgia.
Fresh. They were fresh, right?
Yeah, they showed up in the Ziploc bags.
Yep.
Those were the best. So if this is going to be like that, now the problem with the one in the can is, and I've come to the conclusion by some of these boiled nut experts that have been contacting me, like Wade and Brad, is
experts. Boiled nut experts, okay.
Well, Wade is, this is the kind of shit that his family actually does.
Mm-hmm.
What I don't like about the ones in the can is, when you split them open sometimes, half of the peanut stays in this shell, and then you gotta I actually use the shell to try to dish the peanut chunk out. I feel like I spend more time trying to get the peanut out than eating the peanut. But now those ones from Georgia, when you split the shell, it's split open and 2 peanuts fell out of a 2 peanut shell. And I think it's because the boil time. I don't think the ones that you get in the can are cooked as long, or they're cooked at a high temperature at a shorter amount of time, kind of a flash bake thing.
Yeah.
And I think when you do the boiled peanuts right, it's an art, getting that peanut cooked so that. Now, we tried this. I don't remember if you were over that night when the New York boys were over. I took that pressure cooker right there, and I filled it to the full line with water. I dumped in peanuts. I had my own seasoning, salt, pepper, hot sauce, and the recipe that I found.
You're talking about this past summer?
Yeah, or 2 summers ago now. And I had it out on the grill, and the longest, I looked it up online, and it said 30 minutes. And I'm like, wow, that's actually the longest I've ever cooked anything in a pressure cooker. 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, they were still crunchy. So we put the lid back on it. We repressurized it for another 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, we were eating them because we were hungry, because we're now an hour and a half into it.
And drinking beers.
And drinking. Well,
we're going to want to eat these bastards.
Look at this recipe. It is 8 hours. It's 4 hours under the highest pressure this thing can produce. This is like a fucking time bomb right next to Matt right now.
Yeah, I know. You say that, but I mean...
Then he shows me the picture of the blown up kitchen.
Dude, it fucked that kitchen up. I didn't realize... Well, I mean, I guess I know what pressure does, but... Holy moly, when it's sitting down here in the stove...
Yeah, when you...
And the ceiling vent is freaking ripped in half.
When your pressure cooker started out here, and now is right there...
That's crazy, how it went down. The whole thing just shot down. Other than the top. Shut up.
Meal team, bring back the stouts.
Well, we got one here for you, Meal.
Meal team, hi Christine. Hi Christine. She's upstairs doing her shit. Patriot, YouTube erased another of my comments. Laughed my fucking ass off. Those bitches.
They're doing that a lot lately. Man. Hey, did you hear though that there are damn it, who was it? Elon Musk, the guy with Tesla, and I think Trump's son.
Oh yeah, trying to start their own. That'd be awesome.
They want to shoot up their own satellite. They said that's in the works. I shouldn't say they're trying. I mean, that's literally their plan. They're trying to take Facebook. They're trying to take over Facebook. They want to make a better, free speaking thing.
What do you think is going to happen? You think that these dumb fucking piece of shit companies that have blocked MyPillow and stopped selling MyPillow, you know what the end result is? MyPillow is kicking ass right now. Because the real Americans, the patriots, not the fucking scourge of the earth Democrat libtards, they're buying up the pillows.
There is just another guy. Just another guy that says he's going to start his own pillow store just so he can take him out. Did you see that?
No.
I don't know what his name was. I just saw this yesterday. Yep, he wants to start his own company just in spite of that guy because he literally wants to take his business out.
Good luck.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen.
Mike Lindell's MyPillow company is right now the busiest it's ever been.
Well, a lot of people really liked him before, or not liked him. They liked the pillows before you really even knew he was such a political guy.
Yeah, right now I'm 1 hour into the 2 hour video that he put up proving all of the fraud. But again, like Christine said, blah, 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 you're just out in the wild yelling at a tree because unless someone will actually have the balls to get up and do something, it doesn't matter how much. It doesn't even matter how much proof you have.
I heard Arizona's going in for a recount. The people down there are pissed.
You should be pissed everywhere.
Well, no, but I mean, Arizona's actually doing something.
Well, look at what Texas wanted to do. Texas wanted to get up and go whoop the fucking asses of the douchebags in Pennsylvania and Georgia because thanks to the fraud being put through by the Democrats in those states, you just fucked the rest of the country out of the rightful president.
You know what?
Jordan says, your daughter was, whatever that means. Smile Money says, Eric, you're awesome. I wish I could have your baby. UOCR220 says, have you even seen the movie The Big Empty? Cheers. Enjoyed. No, I don't think I have seen The Big Empty. Hey, Google. Who's in the movie The Big Empty?
The Big Empty has a cast of 36 actors. Here are the first three: wow. Jon Favreau, Daryl Hannah, and Rachel Lee Cook.
Cool, thanks.
Not a problem.
She's talking to you like she's your homeboy.
Thanks, Skin. DFC, top 20, biatches. Rich Huff, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. El Tenda, John Ibomovich. Thank you.
I see what he did there.
Yeah, I see what he did right there. Oh, by the way, thanks everybody who did participate last night in Locked and Loaded. That was a record breaker. It was, I think John said, 1,591 live listeners. That is now officially the top number. I still think what was funny is Cobra, we were at 4 hours. We're coming up on 4 hours. And I said, well, why don't we call it for the night? And Cobra's like, what? We shouldn't call it for the night. We should go for the record. Hey, John, what's you guys' record? John goes, 5.5 hours. Yeah, stopping now's good. I think he was willing to take a run at it if it was another 20 minutes, but an hour and a half, tap out. Oh, and congratulations, Cobra, for passing your test today. Yeah, it was. You have to take some kind of a test for gender reassignment, and no, it was. I think he's now classified as a technician for ham radio. Hell yeah, brother. DFC, tinfoil hat has to be Smile Money. Laugh out loud. That's funny. I have no idea who sent the tinfoil hat.
You got a tinfoil hat too, huh?
Yeah, it's awesome. I just felt so more secure with my thoughts.
Yeah, people aren't like trying to steal them.
Yeah, because you know I'm like the wealth of information for people that actually want to have knowledge. When I hang out in a room with libtards, I just feel their beady little eyes trying to get some smarts from me, but they're libtards, so it just doesn't work. Blue Healer, -9 here, freaking cold. We're actually kind of in a heat wave right now. Hey Google, what's the temperature outside?
The temperature in Duluth right now is -3 degrees. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's -23.
That ain't as bad as I thought it was.
Yeah, no, that's still swimsuit weather here.
Actually, no, it's funny because I have been going out, and everyone's asking me, "Isn't it cold outside?" Well, it's like, well, I'm going fishing. Still got a tent and a heater. But with the wind, yeah, I mean, it does get a little cold. But I'm sitting out in the garage too, going out for my smoke. It's not cold even sitting on the porch. It's not that cold.
Yeah. So bringing Christine to work yesterday morning, she goes, "So your truck's computer isn't working right anymore." And I go, "What are you talking about?" She goes, "The temperature." I go, "No, it works perfect." I look up and it said -40, and I go, "Okay." And that
was with the wind or something.
I scan through all of the things that it does. How many miles, my miles per gallon, estimated until the tank is empty, back around to temperature, and it still said -40, and I'm like, it was like -4. So I turned the truck off and back on, and it reset to the right thing. So
okay.
I don't know where it came up with that. I should have.
Probably it was saying it started. I was like, I'm cold as a son of a bitch.
That's how the truck thought of me for waking it up yesterday morning, I guess. Then Scourge, when Bill Murray spread his arms and leaned off the church tower or whatever, flying down into the street. Oh, one of his suicides. Yeah, that. Poco Loco says first. See, there's a comment that should have been erased. Poco Loco. 4 years ago, it was -10. This year, it's in the 50s tomorrow. I think our weather system is a bipolar lady named Karen.
Well, but so this is what really baffles me, okay? They keep saying global warming and other places are warmer or something, but why the fuck is it so cold here?
It's selective. Global warming is just wherever they need it to suit their needs. Poco Loco, yeah, bicycles. I ride S&M. That's not a joke. It really is an S&M. Laugh out loud. What is that? A Schwinn Murray? I don't. Poco Loco. I can't handle going through my numbers to clean it up. There's a lot of deceased people in it, including both my grandmother's and my mother's Ed and bunch of old friends who no longer are here.
Cleaning his numbers. Are you talking about on his phone or something?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, we were talking about that. Yeah, I still actually have a voicemail from Scott on my phone. And I think when my last phone got wrecked or whatever happened and I had to change it out, I lost a voicemail from Ed. Poco Loco, the flicker is probably because the capture device is in sync with the LED lights. Probably. It's annoying. Smile Money. Remember, the Supreme Court is in the Constitution as well. They determine what is and is not constitutional. Not a guy in the basement with a foil dunce cap on. Laugh out loud.
Damn, he does have a point there.
Except for, even it turns out even the Supreme Court is a bunch of pussies, because Roberts, he decided that he yelled at everybody and said, we do not want to make the libtard millennials upset because they'll just burn more cities. So instead of doing the right thing, you just took the coward's way out. Harmarsh, not first, not top 5, not top 10, not even top 25, but I'm here. Clyde, says hashtag 733-6478.
What's that again? Red mist?
I don't know. I cannot discuss it openly out loud.
Yes. What the fuck?
Clyde, I called one of my dogs Greyhound because he is the grayest. I call another dog Happy because he is the gayest. I called the big dog Meanie because he is the meanest. And I called the pup, Liberace because he's the peanist. No, not Liberace. Liberus?
Have another beer, Eric.
Gunwild, you just destroyed John Wick for me. Thanks a lot. Oh.
You just destroyed John Wick?
Yeah.
For who? Why?
Because it was...
What'd you do?
Because of the opener.
Oh.
Okay. Gunwild, your head looks like a Hershey's Kiss. Because of the tinfoil hat. Blue Healer says, please don't ruin Hershey Kisses for me. And then Gunwild says, you know you want to take a big bite. Okay.
No, did you make sure that was real tinfoil, or does it just look like tinfoil?
I think it's actually Mylar, like they make the balloons out of. It kind of it's like the Mylar with like the Trump little Jewish yarmulke hat or whatever the hell they call that thing. Whatever the hell they call that. It's a well made alien thought stopper.
Good. Good.
I like it. Jay on the wrong video. If I could toss my own salad, I would never leave the house. Jay, never mess with any kind of pressure cooker. They can turn into a pressure bomb really fast.
That's what I'm saying.
So you want to fire that one up?
Fuck no.
I mean, it's just a little piece.
I mean, I'd run an extension cord and put it on outside.
I think it would be fun as hell to have it sitting in the backyard, especially if it went on a day like
That's
today.
what I'm saying.
It'd be just like a big puff of snow. I think all that water.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it'd still make a boom, and it'd probably mess up someone's house. Cause it's gonna be throwing something somewhere.
I still think the best thing is to fill that thing up with water, put the top on so it doesn't leak all over the place, put it in the truck, bring it up to the shack, hook it to the generator, let it build full pressure, and then both of us at the same times, 1, 2, 3, squeeze the trigger on our AR-10s, put 2 rounds through it at like 100 yards under full pressure.
1 round would be fine.
Well, I just, so when you missed, at least it felt like you hit it.
Oh, 100 yards I can probably hit it with my gun without a problem.
With the BB gun?
Shit. I'm pretty good at that too.
Ben N says, cheers. Cheers, Ben. McLean. Big ups to Brad for the eating butt comment. Hashtag eat that ass. Wade. The wife says I need one of those tinfoil hats to keep my head from exploding over the sheer stupidity that is the Joe Biden administration. I recommend, Wade, knowing what kind of a patriot you are, I recommend getting a hold of a pressure cooker and putting that on your head, because I don't think the tinfoil hat is enough to keep your head from exploding under the Biden administration.
I think we should just send a bunch of pressure cookers full of food and everything else to the White House. Just make sure they're full of extra pressure. Send them a warm welcome.
Wade, do you prefer salsa or hot sauce on your pork rinds? I am a hot salsa guy. You know, Wade, now that you ask me that, I've never tried
I
salsa.
haven't tried salsa either.
I always reach for the Satan sauce. And it's pretty cool. Satan was full of some good ones last night at Locked and Loaded too. It's nice having Satan show up. Actually, at one point in time, Satan said that he had absolutely nothing on Cobra when Cobra was explaining how, as a kid, for the fun, they'd rip the wings in half on some kind of a, I don't remember what animal you were talking about, because then it couldn't fly, so they could play with it. Satan types in, dude, you're sick. That's pretty funny.
That is, I mean, it's kind of funny. It's kind of fucked up too. Yeah, I don't know how much I like that.
Wade, Joe said it
I just heard a
himself.
click. I'm going over here for a minute.
Click. Little creak.
It just clicked.
The metal's starting to
It
fatigue.
clicked.
The lock mechanism holds the lid on. Hey, be an interesting video if the camera
It's getting
survives.
loosened up.
Joe said it himself. He doesn't work for America voter. He works for the highest bidder. That's right. Smile money. I tuned in to Locked and Loaded where they were discussing virtual mining for invisible coins and comparing computer components. Then I woke up and the show had started replaying like Groundhog Day. Oh, you missed all the fun towards the end. I actually think our last couple hours were the best. I simply threw the question out. This is what I was saying in my own brain versus what everybody heard.
Yeah.
What are two things that you wish you could have back from your childhood, as in items or toys? But people started leaving comments like J-Dog said my grandpa, Clyde in perfect patriotism said my country. But I actually meant, what are two items or toys that you had that when you were a child that you really wish you could have back? And for me, especially since I was doing a search for one thing the other day, where, this was a while ago now, and then this item popped up, and it's like a 3-foot plus plastic spaceship from the movie 1999, and I remember having it, and you could press some buttons and unlock the cockpit from the front end of it, and unlock the engine from the back end of it, and then snap those together so you can make a little ship instead of the big ship. It actually had a hatch that opened up in the center, and a crane that it had string on it, and you could lower it down. It had big doors on, I think it was only one side that lowered down, and it was just the coolest thing. And I found it on eBay, and it was like, oh my god, it's like, people are trying to sell my childhood for like $600, you fucking cheap bastards.
See, that would make me wonder what items did I have, that were worth the most. But if I had to go from like feeling, there were two.
Hey, Eric,
Huh?
can you help me for a minute, please?
Yeah?
Should we just pause?
Yeah, we need to take a Mena. We gotta have a Mena. And the universe is safe as we know it.
So I think what I was saying, two things that I would take from my childhood, if I could get them back, was I had a Crossman pump BB gun, but it was a pistol with a red dot on it.
A red dot?
I don't know how our Jimmy rigged it on. First it was open sights, but I got a red dot on it. And that thing was sick. Like, I could hit everything with that, and I could pump that bitch up like 13, 14 times with just a little pistol. And that thing, it was wicked. The other thing, and I did almost shoot my eye out, by the way, with that. I shot a frickin' toad in a tire, and the BB went right through the fucking toad, hit the rubber Bounced right back and hit me in the face right below my eye. And then the other one would be even old school though. Was I had a little 3 wheels. Now I had 2 of them. I had like the Schwinn one and I had the Hot Wheels one. I don't know which one was better. But the little 3 wheel with
the big wheel?
Yeah, yeah.
I had a big wheel.
Yeah, not Hot Wheels. Yeah, big wheel. Either a big wheel or the 3-wheel trike that I had. It was a Schwinn. It was red.
Out at our cabin, it was like this
Big old hill.
one block, like a straight drop down into the cabin.
Just lift your feet up.
Just lift your feet up. I'd come flying down the road through the lawn of the cabin,
Do a nice slide.
out onto the dock, and off the end of the dock on my
Nice.
big wheel.
Nice.
But yeah, you had to hold your feet up the whole way.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You can't pedal that fast when you're going downhill like that.
If us as adults remade that, you make it so that when you hold your feet still, it just free spins, but it's geared so that you can crank, but you can, yeah, that would have been the shit. Holding your feet in the air for like that. I mean, that was a good like 15 seconds of dropping through the lawn, make the swing out onto the dock and off the end of the dock in that thing. It would float too because it was,
Those were the best childhood memories I had. One down here at my grandma's, that was the big wheels, or the three-wheel trike. I had a couple of them. And then
got some good fat nap.
And then up in my dad's with the BB gun, man, we'd run through the woods chasing squirrels and shit all day long.
Yeah, for me it's the Whirlybird and the 1999 spaceship. If I had that, I'd probably hang it right there next to the camera. Can't go in the Star Trek room. Michael Landon was on that TV show.
Killing me, Smalls.
Just think, J-Dog lives near feet from this place.
I still have to make some venison jerky. Teach you how to do the beef jerky. Venison jerky.
Steven, with the Instapot in the basement, wouldn't that make it too humid down there for your guns? Well, it's really not doing anything right now. When you blow the pressure, yeah, I suppose.
Put it outside.
Actually, I don't know how splurty it's going to be. I'm probably going to bring it over there and put it by the laundry tubs when I open it.
Sink?
Mm-hmm.
You mean your piss drain?
Well, no, when you blow the top, you're obviously getting moisture. And the fact is that unlike when Christine cooks in it, this is like 90% water. The volume is water. So I fully expect it to be a little
Moist.
spray happy. So yeah, I got a board. Got two sinks for my laundry tub. I got a board. I'll just set it down there. I'll blow the pressure over there. Not to mention, as you see, just in case it was misty, I put a plastic bag over my smoke detector because my smoke detector is one of the ones that basically is a camera. When stuff, I mean...
I know, it went off when we were smoking a vape down here.
That's why. Because it's not detecting the smoke. There is ones that do detect the smoke. This is just... This... NIHAP taught me this.
I remember that. Fucking Christine wanted to kill us. It's like, hey, I did smoke down here with my vape, but it wasn't just me. There was multiple of us down here, and I don't know what the fuck happened. That thing went off.
Oh, frickin' Christopher and his vaping. Jesus Christ. One minute Christopher's there, and next minute...
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know who set it off. Not a big deal now, but sure was the next morning with Christine. Holy fuck.
You know, the best thing is, even though she can get a little overwhelming sometimes, everybody's just basically, listen, this is what really went down, so shut up. Brad Thomas, I'm back, motherfuckers. course, I know what he was saying. But see how many violations right there? No, Jay, over at Elite Ammunition, we might as well have a more in-depth talk about loading these videos over on your site. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do comments and all of the above. I mean, obviously I'm going to lose out on the whole heart thing, but yeah, I've known for a long time this channel's going to be gone. They want to silence my speech. I'm not allowed to think like I know. I mean, I'm not just here. I mean, I'm here having fun with my friends, drinking a beer. We're drinking a beer. We're having food. We're standing next to a time bomb.
Pressure bomb.
Pressure bomb. And the fact is that they are so afraid and so feeling in charge right now because they have stolen an election. They have pulled one over on what they think is the American people, but not the people that have fucking brains, and we are never going to let this go. And I still think somewhere in here evidence will finally come out, and I can't wait for the day to watch the Biden family
crumble,
removed from the White House in handcuffs.
I'm just wondering what's going to happen if that ever does come out. I mean, to be honest, if you know, you already know, kind of. The evidence is already out. But what's going to happen when the masses really find out the truth, if it ever happens?
I don't know. Again, I'm not the kind of person that my first thing is 733-6478. But if that's what needs to happen, I believe that's what needs to happen. I would rather we went in the right direction where that didn't take place, where arrests were made. The sheep need to be shown the proof that they cannot deny, and I don't really know how that's even possible when they own the media.
Yeah, I don't have the hard facts in front of me. Even if I did, would they even know if they're that stupid? Would they even know what they're looking at?
Like they say, you can lead the horse to the water, but you can't force him to drink. Cadillac V. Cheers. Cadillac V. Bring back those stouts.
What stouts?
Anything, because all I've done is IPAs lately. I like stouts a hell of a lot more.
I thought we've been doing a lot of stouts lately. Well, last week we did do the IPAs.
And this whole week, they're all IPAs.
Oh. Well, I'm usually only here once a week, so.
Gunwild. I've seen people do the hot water trick. My southern ass wouldn't handle that kind of cold. Just talking about going outside. Right, like maybe, I don't know if we're quite cold enough right now.
Yeah, and you... I'm sure it is. Yeah, you boil water.
Hot as you... I usually took a cup, put it in the microwave right when it was boiling, walk outside, you throw it in the air, and no water will hit the ground. Mm-hmm. And I can't even stand here and say I've heard about it. No. Yeah, it just all turns... It's like dry ice. Just poof, it's all into that. Yeah, Gunwild, you'll never, at your house, you'll never have the conditions necessary to make that happen. Son of a bitch.
Well, probably not in our lifetime anyways.
Sharky, I laughed at the foil hat, and the look on your face when you got the Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings trilogies, priceless.
I'm gonna have to look at that. I don't know, man. I think you're missing out. It might not be something you watch over and over and again, but it was a good trilogy set. I think it's definitely worth watching one time.
Christine, I showed her the box and she goes, "Oh, you gotta be kidding me." She goes, "Good luck with that." The problem is, I don't have a hell of a lot of situations.
When you got TV to yourself?
The Hobbit movies? 6 movies? That's what, at least 12 hours?
It's about 3 hours apiece. 3 times 6 is 18. But some of them are a little under 3 hours. I think the last one is the only one that's over 3 hours. But not by much. So, I mean, you're averaging, it's probably about 17 hours, I would guess, for all of it.
Why did I just hear 19 hours?
17.
Yeah, I know, that's what you said, but...
Well,
No, see,
for how much you get up and get drinks and snacks and shit, you're looking at more like 24 hours.
The thing is I stopped paying for the software years ago. Every time, now, statute of limitations is not up yet, but I don't care, go ahead and report me. Remember those stores? They were called video stores?
Yeah.
If me and Christine ever rented a movie, I owned it. I paid for the software to burn it and rip it and put it on a hard drive. And if I still had that, I would take all 6 of those movies, burn it onto my the biggest external drive that I have, and I got that drive exclusively to hook up to my my Surface, my tablet, and then I could watch it. I could watch those movies at night when I go to bed. But I don't know right now if I have any software that's capable of ripping, especially a DVD. I'm not even sure if the it probably is, but I'm not even sure if the player that's hooked to my computer is even a Blu-ray. I mean, to be honest, the DVD player that's on my good computer upstairs that I do all my shit on, that was almost a second thought, because I mean, hell, you buy a computer today, it doesn't even come with a DVD drive.
Yeah,
this one
you gotta pay. It seems like nowadays you gotta pay a lot for like a Blu-ray drive. They're not cheap, and I don't think usually. I haven't bought a new computer for several years, so maybe it's changed. But usually they don't come standard with Blu-ray. They'll come standard with like DVD, but Blu-ray you gotta pay extra for that.
Sharky, right after you finish the kitchenette down there, I'll send you plans for the distillery setup. Peanuts, pork rinds, and Ebomi whiskey, all in the basement. Let's call it the Tinfoil Hat Distillery. Ooh, I like that.
That wasn't a bad idea.
No, Sharky, you might be onto something.
You know what? This might be like the business we need to go into. We need to maybe get our own distillery together.
A couple of YouTube losers start their own whiskey distillery.
I've heard worse.
Oh, heck yeah. Heck it. Wow. As this is warming up, it's getting more and more chocolatey.
Dude. You're slow. I'm almost out. I'm trying to baby mine. Before we took our break, I seen you were at like the top of the... pretty close to the top of the list, so I cracked the third, and well, here we are.
Yeah. So last night I was gonna order a pound of the I Can't Feel My Mouth from Hell Beef, and I decided to wait.
From Hell Beef, is this like
on eBay? You've had it.
Is it jerky?
Yeah, it was like those. It's almost like. It almost looks like a sausage stick, but it's beef jerky. He cuts it really thick, but thin, or narrow slices, but thick. And they have 4 levels of heat: hot, hotter, the hottest, and then I Can't Feel My Face. And I like the I Can't Feel My Face the best. But I've also tried their black pepper, excellent. I recommend that to Cobra. I think you were over once and we had the Oriental, I don't remember what they called it now. It was an Oriental one.
Okay. Now, when you get this and say, I can't feel my face, do you like it because you know no one else eats it? Because that's how I am at my house. Like,
What?
I do like spicy flavored foods, but I overly like them because I know no one else touches my shit because of it.
That's a big reason.
I'll cheers you to that one.
You know how many times Sam has gone, "Hey, what's this in this bag? It's jerky. Really? Can I have some?" Just so you know, it's like it's called "I Can't Feel My Face."
First they want it, and all of a sudden they're like, "It's dog food."
I hear the drawer sliding shut.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Or the ones that just fucking don't even ask; they just grab them.
Like, holy shit! What is this? Oh,
Hey, it's almost worth losing that. You know, it's almost worth losing that food just to see some good entertainment from it.
well, hopefully, I mean, when you get some high quality beef jerky like this, if you take a bite out of it and it looks like you have rabies, I'll still eat it. So don't do what Jules and Christine did. I pour them a shot of frickin' expensive scotch, and I come back in and
where she almost spit it out. She did spit it out.
No, they did this. Ooh, and they dumped it down the drain. I come back
with
in
your whiskey.
I'm at the grill. I'm cooking them frickin' idiots dinner, and I come back in and both their shot glasses are empty, and both of them have this like stupid shit-eating grin. I go, "Oh my God, please don't tell me you just dumped those down the drain."
What was it?
Ardbeg.
So you're like, I would have fucking just drank it.
I'm like, unhook the S-trap. I'll drink it right out of the S-trap. Just pull the hair log out of it. Sorry, Sharky. I have to disagree with the red mist remarks. Proper shot placement on a drone creates more of a pink mist than a red mist. Hashtag all mist matters, though. Oh my God, I can't do pink. Pink has got 4 letters. I need the 3 is perfect. 7 digits. 733 6478. Okay, Sharky, SH. Oh yeah. Boiling your nuts and doing a review is not mutually exclusive. Them nuts sit in the cooker for hours and you can't touch them until done anyway. You know what's really sad is that was like 3 hours and something when we started the brewery review. Now it's at 1 hour and 42 minutes.
That's only 1 hour and 20 minutes realistically. Plus we had a break.
Yeah.
We're only about 1 hour in. I think we're doing all right.
Oh.
We're almost done.
And then just like that, Sharky's was the last comment.
That's what I was just saying. We're almost done. Why do you always got to blow things out of proportions? Take this away from me too. I don't want to eat all your fucking meat.
Yeah.
Maybe just a tip.
That makes 2 of us.
No, this is good.
And you know, for not to even sound like a jerk, but I didn't even want to bring this down here.
Why did you?
Well, you brought shrimp. I figured the least I could do.
Well,
but yeah, it's like it is seriously my cocaine. I have had situations where I felt bad and I didn't want to spend $30 on a pound, so I figured, I'll just get a half a pound, and I'm not even on the fucking bridge, and the bag is empty. I might as well do a loop in Minnesota, get back on the bridge.
I'm gonna go back get another one. I'm gonna go. You know what? Maybe I should have just got really a pound and a half.
Yeah, and of course the girl, all of them that work over there. One of the guys always looks forward to the anti libtard shirts that I wear. Yeah. He's just going, I like that shirt. He wasn't working today. I was really looking for his opinion on this one. Last week I was wearing the Dumb and Dumber. He goes, love that shirt. Thanks. But yeah, this was my
going out of the house shirt today.
My leaving the house setup for today. Okay.
What does it say?
Impeach Joe in the hoe.
Okay. I noticed upstairs when I first got here the donkey with its head in the ass, but I didn't read it.
With its head up its ass.
Oh! Hey, so you're seeing all these pictures?
Oh, I gotta get a microwave. I could really go for some pork rinds right now.
What are those pictures? Well, they're called memes, but who's the guy that's in all the pictures. He's sitting on the chair. I can't think of his name. He's got the big old mitts on.
Oh, Sanders?
Yeah.
Christ, there's been like
This is
10,000.
this is the best one I've seen yet. And I know I've shown you one before that were good. This is the best one yet.
So, my God. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta send me that one. That is the best. I'll fucking post that on Facebook right now.
Actually, I figured you already seen it because Hard as Hell put it up.
Who did?
Hard as Hell. Oh no, that's my buddy. There's another one that has a similar name that I always confuse for one of our mutual.
Send it to me. I'm trying to go to Facebook jail.
I'll put it up for these guys to see. Oh shit. So right there you got you know, the picture there, and it says taxpayer money hard at work, stimulus money gone. I showed my grandma and she didn't quite understand it. I said Kamala Harris was a fucking prostitute. What? Yeah, that's how she started up. She sucked a lot of dick to get to be vice president. I don't know how... oh yeah, I gotta send it to you. Send it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking. Problem is you might have to crop it or something. I just took a snap photo of it. It says it's sending. I got another one for you too.
Anybody planning on watching Take a Knee Bowl?
Take a knee bowl.
Sent it on Messenger.
Why does this take them? There it goes. There's another one for you.
Wow, it just says down. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that shit never goes viral. You know, all those people that say, "Oh, Trump was a racist." Oh, really? How come one of Biden's best friends is the leader of the KKK? Oh, yeah, but you don't want to.
That's not true. That's not true.
Uh-huh. It's not.
Then when they find out it is true, it's going to say, well,
That's what they say.
we didn't know that that was the case.
Okay. I'm sorry, this is important shit.
What? Me sending you pictures, now you got to send that out to other people?
What's on my mind? Posting
Are
a
you posting
picture.
that?
Hell yeah. Post. Oh, okay. Tell me if this isn't fucking bullshit. Look at this. Let's go through Eric's posts. Seriously, right now it's not. If you look at this from your phone, it's covered up, and it said that they blocked it out because of nudity. This picture was blocked out because of nudity. This is the Mike Lindell 2-hour presentation of the truth of what really went down that night. And partly false information. The same information was checked in another post by independent fucking retards from cunt douchebags that work for Fagbook. That's what it said.
I should be responding and saying, hey, I'm my own individual research team, and I disagree. You're going to really tell me what I can't post?
It's another one. History will show that a dumbass with a pen is far more dangerous than a smartass with a tweet.
I've seen that all over the internet. It's true.
And now that they've fucking gone after her...
I've seen that. Is she gone already now?
Well, they took her out of the groups. What is it? Major? How do you pronounce that? Taylor Greene. They removed her from her committee assignments. She's still a GOP lawmaker.
Okay, because that's what I was wondering. I didn't understand.
Not to mention, she's kind of...
What I was reading.
She's kind of in the MILF category. Yeah, I just laugh. Yeah, that's a fucking classic picture right now. Oh,
I loved AOC's video. Did you watch that?
Mm-mm.
How she was, during the Capitol attack, she was hiding in her office. And she was in the bathroom because she was scared, so she locked the door to her office and she went to the bathroom and she was hiding in the corner behind the door. And there was pounding at the door and it freaked her out. Her office isn't at the Capitol, they said. So she lied the whole story about her even being in the Capitol, like, with the riot.
There's a shock.
Well, then, the person that was banging on the door was a security officer, trying to make sure that she was okay. But she was scared for her life because, what was it? The Texas guy Cruz and other Republican senators and congressmen were they put a hit out on her and they're trying to kill her.
Oh, what
Did you see all that shit?
Partially false information in your post. This contains false information. Oh, it doesn't even tell me. Oh, false claims of fraud. So yeah, so I got all that sent. Where's the go fuck yourself button that I can send back to them? Remove this notification. Oh, report. I can report information on this one. Oh, explain what happened. Go fuck yourself, you libtard cunt.
No, I would say show me the factual. Show me the factual evidence that it wasn't. If you're going to say that my comment was a lie, I want to see the evidence. I don't want to see a newspaper report or a news interview that says different. They have to prove the facts. Right? I mean, at least in the court of law.
Yeah.
Well, why can't you just say that? That's what I'd say. Where are the facts against it? Other than people's personal opinions, just like mine was a personal opinion.
The problem is they can't prove it, and that's why they're so butthurt right now. All that they have is to try to intimidate and silence. Okay, well, there was a few comments anyway. Oh, so probably mostly in agreement on that. No, I'm not going to give it a 10. I'll give it a 9.5. I'd give it a 10 if it had a little bit more alcohol in it. But price point, it was $17 for a 6-pack.
I was going to ask you what the price was. But
$17 for a 6-pack.
I'm only going 9. Only going 9. But I do think it's got a flavor of 10. It's definitely got. I mean, the flavor's great.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Flavor's amazing. Actually, it smells good and it
smells
tastes
good.
Great.
Tastes good. The aftertaste as it's warming up, it's just increasing in its flavors. Yeah, if they had more juice in it, it'd be a 10. I mean, if this was like a 10 or 11% beer, and it didn't bring boozy or an alcohol burn, I would even fuck that. I can even take the alcohol burn.
I would give it 13 if that was the case.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say this is weak. This is not weak at all.
No, 7, almost 8%. It's still good.
It's not weak at all. I mean, that's not why I'm giving it not a 10.
Why?
Well, that's partly. That's partly. I mean, I like to see at least a 10 plus, for good ratings like that. For the flavor, I would definitely give it a 10. But just a 6-pack, $17, $18, that's basically a $20 with tax. That's pretty expensive. I don't know if I'd want to drink that quite regularly. However, maybe I should give it a 10. I mean, think about this. What are the bottles we get all the time? The single ones, they're like $13, $14 a piece. I forget. Sometimes $20 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually this stuff's pretty freaking tasty.
By that one, by the way, this year's release of that. Remember that one that you got from Surly?
Mm-hmm.
That the little bottle came in the box. That's out.
I know. I seen that. You know why? I almost did my own brew review on the ice the other day. I didn't do the same one. That was the maple. That was a maple. This year they've got a lineup of like 5 or 6 of them bitches.
I've seen 2. And
Oh, they got a lineup of like 5 or 6 of them bitches, and the maple one I think is honestly the cheapest. So what I got, because I already tried the maple and it was good.
$10 a piece.
No, they're now 13 to like $17 a piece. But they have double vanilla. That's the one I tried. Honestly, it didn't taste much difference other than there was a hair bit of a vanilla flavor over maple flavor. You know what I mean? Like, very similar. And then they had a bunch I can't remember. But they have 5 or 6 now.
J-Dog is Heart Club, Mr. Holster. Gun Wild to the sunny slopes of long ago. Cheers to Hearted Ed Final Missioners. Din Scourge. There is no shots, only cowbell. Well, you should have gone shots because we can't do cowbell because it's Saturday.
Wah, 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 wah.
Can they hear that? Because that'd be a classic right there. Of course. I say give them a shot. Actually, you know what? Because I think it's been maturing nicely.
Oh, I'm scared.
No, shit. You're a bourbon person?
I'm kidding.
And this is actually coming to be something that I'm enjoying.
Oh.
I'll get
Because
we'll go.
I told you that, you're going to like it. Just let it sit.
It's reminding me of Maker's
That's
Mark.
the good stuff, though, right? That's not
This,
like
this
all
was the
bad
best.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No shit got dumped in the
No, but you're sticking with just bourbon on that, correct?
No, there was.
No,
There was.
some scotch in there?
I never wrote down what went in there, but there would have been some scotches and some whiskeys. No Islas though. None of because that would have gotten drank all on their own.
Yeah.
But it's honestly reminding me of something in the upper echelon of the Maker's Mark lineup. Epsilon. No, he had me do a shot of this the other day, and I was ready to like gag a little. I'm like, you know what? This is actually kind of coming into its own.
It actually smells. It smells like bourbon, but it smells like it's got a very smooth, like finish to it on the smell. I'm not talking about the taste, but the smell. It comes across nice bourbon, almost a vanilla-y, and then it's
reminding
really
me of
smooth
your Woodward Reserve without the kind of the heavy kick at the end. That's got a really heavy vanilla, like, hey, I'm a big boy, and you're wearing your
big boy,
and you're wearing your mask.
Oh shit!
No, I'm actually been kind of liking this.
Well, good. Whew. No, it's still got quite a bit of a bite. You're a fucking liar.
No, what?
It smelled good. It tasted okay. I'm not actually complaining at all about the taste. It's got a bit of a bite on the end though. That's not I was hoping for a little smoother with the smell. No, it ends with a hell of a bite.
See now, if I got a flask from NIHAP that reminded me of like your Woodward Reserve, I'd add maybe some high end smooth bourbons that had a kind of a vanilla thing going. Maybe drag it back a little bit. Yeah, you're right. It kind of has a little bit of a I've got you on the hook, so I'm just gonna drag you through the weeds kind of shit right at the very end. A little harshness at the end, but I think what's in here is represented better by them all hanging out together than they were on their own.
Yeah.
And it actually has been getting better as it's been sitting there.
I'm not complaining. Like I said, the flavor's not bad.
DFC. Here's to the sunny slopes of long ago. DFC. Seriously, we needed a hotel room halfway. Just kidding. Well, I'm not.
I was going to just have a sip, but think I'm going to have to decline right now so I don't yak anything up.
Ninja says apparently monkey balls is...
Verboten?
As in not allowed. So what he's saying is, before he broke it all up, because everybody's got to speak in code now, 733-6478. He had to break it all up because he must have had a comment that got deleted when he had it monkey balls. Oh my God, YouTube. I love you, YouTube. You're great. This channel, what is it at? 85 cents now? I'm almost ready to break $1.
Dude, we are going to be rich.
Fuck yeah. Get the rust fixed on my truck.
I'm telling you, you know what might boost our views up is when we start teaching. Like, we can do a brew review while we're doing teaching. Teach them how to make some of that jerky. Right? Right?
Well, I'm teaching them how to make boiled peanuts right now.
Teach them how to make some of that, what was the other thing?
You see how hard we're working on it.
No, the apple pie.
Well, yeah, I want to try that.
Yeah, you've been saying for 2 years you want to do it.
Well, where is it?
When you want to do
I
it?
can't pull apple pie out of my ass. I don't even know what it is.
The drink?
Yeah.
What?
Steven. Oh, sorry. Smile Money's first. He says beer. I call bullshit. Steve. Here for beer. Well, I don't doubt that. Hey, Steve, does a weekend go by where you don't wake up and go, oh, fuck, I'm not doing that again? Last in Smile Money. The review is still on. Am I last? Well, let's see.
Yes, you are.
Yes. Smile Money. Damn, I'm good. Damn it. Yes, you are last. We're getting out of here.
Little boys.
I'm
I would like this to be a little thicker. I think that's why I got to go with the 9.
That's what your sister said that night, too.
Well,
I don't know, it was cold.
You brought the Slim Jim over, huh?
Yeah, I brought the Slimmy over.
She was locked out of the vehicle. You brought the Slim Jim over and helped her out.
She was all turned on until she saw my Biden shirt.
She don't like Trump, so
Too bad.
she did for how long? Don't you remember those
Yeah,
conversations?
I know. I mean, we had a conversation in the garage, and I was like, oh, yeah, man, I just love this chick even more. She's funny. She's intelligent. Obviously, she likes Trump. And now, what the fuck? Danielle.
Too much TV.
Yeah.
Too much TV and not enough fucking research.
The problem is really, there is no... I mean, you know, here's the sad thing. I'm behind the 8 ball on this, and I apologize on my Facebook. A bunch of people are like going, you can't trust any of these news organizations. So it turns out between when somebody said that and when I decided to look into Newsmax,
I like Newsmax, but
George Soros bought it. They fucking ripped on Mike Lindell. Fuck them. I don't even want anything to do with them now.
So George Soros bought Newsmax?
Yeah.
When was that?
Someone told me that it happened. I mean, I heard it on the internet.
I'll have to look into that. I don't
Hey,
know.
Google.
I did actually
Who owns Newsmax?
Sorry, I don't have any information about that.
So that is George Soros then. Okay, thank you for confirming that.
So I did like Newsmax, and even
You got
after
it.
even after that scuttle where the guy quit interviewing or whatever, they had him on the very next day because I go fishing, so I'm watching or listening. I put Newsmax on as my daily news source a lot of times.
Well, I made a comment.
But it did start getting I know. It just recently started getting kind of bad. I was like, what? This is like the fucking next Fox News.
I know. They're an embarrassment too.
Hey, they did get that Janine girl back though for you.
Oh,
The judge, Janine.
that'd be like, that's a gilf.
Yeah, they got her back.
Grandma. A grandma.
No,
I'd
there's.
like
So I just looked at
that.
someone.
he's still last.
I looked at someone that I liked back in the day, when I was younger. And then I'm looking at her age because someone just said something about there was a big post about her bikini pictures. And she's like, no, I'm proud. Like, I'm not embarrassed in my bikini pictures. It's inspiring, whatever. I looked up her age, fucking 58 or 59. I'm like, holy shit, she still looks like she's 40. I gotta figure that out for you so I don't sound like a dumbass, but...
Well, it's like -4 degrees, and that just turned on. So I'm gonna take this as an opportunity to say,
Later, boys.
cheers, guys, and thanks for checking this shit show out.